Hey y'all, my name is Theresa Dubroc and I'm a Beachbody coach in Louisiana. I wanted to take a few minutes today to share with y'all my story of how I started with Beachbody products and why I decided that I could not keep this information to myself. So I'm going to take y'all back a couple of years to when I was pregnant. I did the typical thing in my pregnancy of thinking that I could eat whatever I wanted because I was just going to gain weight anyways being pregnant. So what difference did it make? I didn't need to eat healthy. And I made a really bad choice in that. One that almost cost my life and the life of my child. I feel certain of it. During my pregnancy, I developed something called HELP syndrome. And if you're not familiar with that, it stands for hypertension, elevated liver enzymes, and low platelet counts. So I had high blood pressure. I went on bed rest for about 3 or 4 weeks, and I didn't really take it seriously, to be honest. I was looking for excuses to get up and clean my house because I couldn't stand sitting still. I'm ADHD also, so that probably didn't help matters, but I really didn't take it seriously at all. I didn't modify my diet, even though I knew that I should have. I just didn't do it. And I ended up being hospitalized with my HELP syndrome for about a week before I delivered my daughter via emergency C-section. And even though they don't know what causes HELP syndrome currently, there's not enough research that have found solid answers or conclusions into what causes HELP syndrome, but it is proven that proper nutrition and diet can help minimize the symptoms and it can help minimize the risk of HELP syndrome. And I knew that during my pregnancy, and it's not that I thought, it wouldn't happen to me. I just thought that it really wouldn't matter. I just didn't really think about it in those terms. So anyways, those unhealthy eating choices continued after my pregnancy. And, I thought I'm breastfeeding again. I don't need to modify my diet. I can eat whatever I want because I'm going to burn it off anyways. And while that was true, I did lose a great deal of weight while breastfeeding. I didn't learn how to eat healthy. And those habits continued. And after I stopped breastfeeding, I really started putting on the pounds. It reached a point that I was just really unhappy with myself and with my body. And I knew I needed to do something about it, but I didn't know what to do. And as a new mom, it's really hard to find the time to work out and to prepare meals and do all of those things that we need to do. And so I just kind of put my health on the back burner. As moms, we're always doing stuff for other people. And I was one of those people that just thought, I'll take care of everybody else and my health won't really matter. It'll be okay. Until I found out that I had developed high cholesterol and was being put on medication for it, and my blood sugar was borderline high for type 2 diabetes. And that was kind of the wake-up call that I needed to change everything. And I knew that I had to take care of myself or I wouldn't be here to take care of anybody else. So I had a friend that kept contacting me about her challenge groups, and I kind of kept brushing it off because I didn't want to be in these groups with people I didn't know. I didn't want to, put myself out there on Facebook. I wasn't sure what to expect. I was basically scared. I was scared of change. And, I just didn't want to do it at the time. But she kept following up with me and kept checking in with me. And finally, I think about 2 or 3 months later, I decided, okay, I have to do something. This is my chance. I've tried everything else. I've tried every crazy fad diet in the book. They don't work. So let me just try this too. And if it doesn't work, no big deal. So I bought a challenge pack. I bought the 21-day fix with Shakeology. And within the first 3 weeks of just doing that program, I was hooked. And I wanted to shout it from the mountaintops. I wanted everybody to know what I was doing because if this could work for me as a busy mom, teacher, coach, I knew it could work for anybody. So around January, I decided to start coaching. And, I love sharing my story with other people of how successful I've been. Within about 4 months, I've lost around 30 pounds and over 30 inches. And never in my life could I have said that before without the help of these Beachbody programs. I've completed about 3 rounds of 21-day fix, and I'm currently working on 22-minute hardcore. And I just love the way that I feel now about my body. I love how I have a support system built in that helps keep me accountable and motivated. And, I really love sharing what I've done with other people in hopes that I can help just one person feel better about themselves. Being a teacher, I want to share my knowledge and I want to help other people learn. And, I'm happy to say now that I can help other people not make the mistakes that I made, or help other people like me stop taking their medications for high blood pressure or cholesterol, or not be a risk factor for type 2 diabetes or obesity anymore. And I'm so proud to be part of a company that is fighting that battle. And I would invite anyone to join me on this because I fully believe in all the products that Beachbody has to offer. And more importantly, I love changing lives. I love making people feel good about themselves, and that's what it's all about. So, anyways, that's my story for why I started Beachbody and where I'm at now. Bye, guys.